Hello everyone, so it's the time for the chicken demo. So we talked a little bit about the tag before, just wanted to talk about it again. So Norwex labels all of their cloths. You'll see it'll say Enviro, so it tells you what the cloth is for, and then you'll see the word backlock. Anywhere you see backlock means it has our microsilver technology woven within the microfibers. So you can use this for everything. I always say EnviroCloth, E for everything. So this takes place of all your all-purpose cleaner and your antibacterial wipes. So remember, Norwex is a physical clean. It physically picks up and removes 99% of the germs from your surfaces with just water. Have you ever read the directions on your disinfectant wipes? I had never either until I was at my friend's Norwex party and the lady brought this up. So our skin is our largest organ in our body, okay? We absorb things through our skin within seconds. Think how quick we inhale these chemicals if we absorb them within seconds. But the directions for use, they're a little bit different depending on the brand, but just for the gist of it, it tells you to use enough wipes to make the surface visibly wet. Some say 4 minutes, some say 7 minutes, some say for 10 minutes. So the surface has to stay wet with whichever brand you choose of wipes for that long, okay? And then it says if you're gonna use food on those surfaces, then you need to go back and actually clean with water and wipe all those chemicals off. I had never done that. I've never used disinfectant wipes appropriately. So I just don't even use them anymore. I just use the EnviroCloth. But go grab your disinfectant wipes and take a look. And I'm sure you'll be just as shocked as I was, okay? All right, so I talked about the proof that we're gonna use is a protein tester swab. This is used in the food industry. This is not a Norwex product. We buy this from a food industry manufacturer. But as you'll see, there's some labels on here. Green means clean, purple means protein, okay? Chicken is full of protein, we all know that. So I'm gonna use raw chicken, I'm gonna rub it on the countertop, I'm gonna wet my EnviroCloth with just water, and I'm gonna remove that from my countertop, and then we're gonna prove it. So proteins are actually smaller than virus, bacteria, any other germs. So let's get started. So I'm gonna just wet the EnviroCloth with just water. Then you just wring it out. Now I'm gonna fold it for the demonstration on purpose just so we can test the area that I use to actually pick up the chicken as well. All right, so here's the raw chicken. If I can get it on the fork here. Okay, raw chicken. I'm just gonna rub it right here on the countertop. I'm gonna take my wet Enviro. I'm gonna do a swipe. This side of the cloth is what I use, then I'm just gonna rub it. Okay. So there's the side I used. So I'm gonna take my protein tester swab. I'm gonna rub on the counter where I used the chicken. I'm gonna stick it back in here, break the seal. And remember, that green means clean, purple means protein, okay? So now, just so you know it's not a bogus test, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna rub on the cloth where I wiped the chicken from. Put it back in, shake it, still green, okay? All right, now I'm gonna rub it on the chicken itself, and as you'll see, it already starts turning purple before I even get it back in the swab container. But shake it up and you'll see that it's starting to turn purple, and it will darken the more protein that it absorbs in the liquid, okay? All right, so isn't that awesome? That was really amazing to me, even showing that, even touching the cloth in which I used to pick it up didn't even show any protein particles, and that's because of the weave of the microfiber. Once I picked that chicken up, it held it deep inside the cloth, and so that's how you know that things will not cross-contaminate, okay? So This saves you money. Number one, you're not having to use any type of cleaner. You're just using water. So you're not having to replenish more wipes, cleaners, and all that stuff. You just use water. So then you would just want to go and rinse out your cloth. Rub it together a little bit. I use hot water. And then if I was done with this cloth, I would just hang it up by its tag to let it dry. But I'm going to use it for our next demonstration. So just as a reminder, Norwex gives you a 2-year warranty on all microfibers, 60-day money-back guarantee. The next thing I want to introduce to you is our window cloth. So this is the one that everybody talks about, is our shining cloth, okay? So it's labeled window on the tag, and then you see backlock, so that means it has the micro silver in it. So this is your shining cloth, your polishing cloth, anything that you could use for that. So windows, of course, is its name, mirrors, stainless steel appliances, granite countertops, it makes them shine like new money. So I'm gonna spread some butter on a mirror. I got some butter on my plate here too for the demonstration. So I'm just gonna smear that around. I'm gonna wipe some of the excess on the cloth here. So our typical cleaner, my old go-to, would have been Windex and paper towels. But what that would have actually done is smeared the butter all around the mirror, and then it would have left tiny residue particles, lint from paper towels, right? So with Norwex, it's just a wet EnviroCloth. You just wipe, and look, we got almost all that butter off with one swipe. I did use some thick butter. So we're gonna remove it again. As you see, all the butter's gone. Then you wanna take your window cloth and just go back over and shine it up. See how simple that was? All right. My nice model in the background there, helping me video. So, no chemical clean, just water, no lint left behind on the mirror, which is awesome. All right, so the last product I want to talk about on this video is our dusting mitt. Okay, this one's really awesome because you can just slide it on like a mitt, and it works better than anything that you're going to typically use to dust with because it actually picks up the dust and traps it deep within itself. So you're not just moving the dust around like you typically do with other dusting items. For a thicker dust, you can spritz a little bit of water on here. You can actually rub this together to create more friction, and it does a better job. So this is awesome to pick things up, dust under. Of course, I'm just using my countertop because I don't want to have to move around a whole lot for the video. Also works around creases, crevices, stairwells, anywhere that has little fancy notches in your baseboards, things like that. It works really, really well. You can just slide around the curves and the edges, and it really does a great job about picking all that up. So how do you remove the dust? As you'll see, there are some dust particles where I've been dusting on there. So one other item is our rubber brush that you can use, okay? So you can just take it over the trash can and just rub the dust out into the trash can. This works really great, even for any kind of pet hair too. Even on your carpet, you can rake it across the carpet. It'll collect the pet hair, and then it makes it more easy to pick up with the vacuum to clean. Great for carpet, cars, things like that. But if you don't want to purchase the rubber brush right now, you can just take it. I usually take it outside on the decking and you can just beat it like this, and all the dust will just come out that is held deep within, and then you're ready to go again until you're ready to launder it, okay? So the things I went over today, the EnviroCloth, the window cloth, and the dusting mitt, they're all in what we call our household package. So no chemical residue will be left behind with these products because you didn't have to use any chemicals. A lot of people dust with some kind of polisher or shine because they want that afterwards. Typically you don't even need it if you use the dusting mitt, but your solution is the window cloth if you want it to shine after you dust. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good day.